My name is Matthew Alexander Henson. I was born on August 8, 1866, in Charles County, Maryland, just after the Civil War. My parents were sharecroppers and free people of color before emancipation, but freedom did not mean safety. The Ku Klux Klan terrorized families like mine, forcing us to leave our farm and move to Georgetown. I lost my mother when I was 7 and my father not long after. By the age of 12, I was on my own. I made my way to Baltimore and became a cabin boy aboard the ship Katie Hines. The sea became my classroom. Captain Childs taught me to read and write, and I traveled the world, to China, Japan, Africa, and even the Arctic seas. Those journeys shaped my future. In 1887, I met Commander Robert Peary. That meeting changed my life. I joined him on an expedition to Nicaragua, and soon after began what would become more than 20 years of Arctic exploration. I learned the Inuit language and customs. They called me Mairi Paluk. I mastered dog sled driving and survival in the harshest conditions on Earth. In 1909, after years of attempts, I was part of the 6-man team that made the final push toward the North Pole. I went ahead as scout. When we reached our destination, I looked back at my tracks in the snow. My footprints were the first at the spot. I planted the American flag. Though others received most of the recognition, I knew what I had accomplished. In 1912, I published my memoir, A Negro Explorer at the North Pole, to tell my story in my own words. Years later, honors finally came. Membership in the Explorers Club, the Peary Polar Expedition Medal, and recognition from U.S. presidents. My journey began in hardship, but it led me to the top of the world. I am Matthew Alexander Henson, explorer, navigator, craftsman, and one of the first men to stand at the North Pole.